And welcome back to another Tales of Tribute game. Opponent, we are going first this time. And let's see what our opponent is feeling like picking up today. Orgnum, that's pretty fun. And Regine. Okay, let's go Hlalu. So this is going to be a very gold-heavy game, I think. None of these guys, and we're not lucky in the sense that we don't get to pick up our Oathman turn 1. Whereas our opponent is quite likely to pick up the Oathman turn 1 because there's only one card that produces 0 gold in his hand, which is the Agent. He is unlucky, he doesn't manage to pick up the Oathman turn 1. That's a really scary card. That card, if he manages to pick up early, will be able to snowball very easily into the future. And we got our first pick was Alessia, so we get to at least one Soldier of the Empire in our deck at the start. He picks up the Malmar card, which I really don't like that card very much. And he even eats his own agent, so I'm not even sure about that because I would have to spend power to kill it this turn. But instead, I don't have to do that. I don't have to spend gold to kill it this turn. I would have had to ambush it or Black Sacrament it or something. But I don't, so... And my opponent also doesn't get the 6 gold to get the Oathman as well. So this is... actually, he hasn't improved his economy whatsoever. He hasn't used Treasury once, and he's not able to afford the 6 gold cards, which is really kind of key because that Oathman has been sitting in the tavern from the start. So buying that Malmar early, okay, and he interestingly uses Bewilderment, which also doesn't improve his economy. My economy is just insanely strong right now, and I'm just gonna buy the Oathman as quickly as possible. Buying that Malmar card early implies that he's trying to rush me down, and it's possible with the Malmar power on the field to do that. So yeah, I mean, we don't have to pick up the Oathman here. We can just go straight for our... I'm actually quite curious whether I should pick up the Sword of the Empire. The reason to kill it with Hlalu is it's not a very good card right now. We have much better cards, and our opponent's going to buy Ambush next turn, which kills both our agents anyway. And we do want to make our deck a bit smaller, especially with the Bewilderment in it. We want to be drawing out good cards. So there's actually a real probably good reason to use Hlalu on the Soldier of the Empire there, which I think would have been quite a good pick actually. Right now I think Serpent Guard Rider is actually pretty good. It's an annoying agent, but I use the Regine instead to shuffle more cards in my opponent's deck. This may be a bad thing because shuffling more Bewilderments in your deck means your opponent's Orgnum power gets better. So it's definitely a double-edged sword. And he picked up 2 good Orgnum cards too, so his deck is his deck may get some good Orgnum combos going. So I'm not so sure about starting to bewilder his deck. I think Serpent Guard Rider or shuffling another Soldier of the Empire in my deck are also very reasonable options. Just to make a note of that. But our economy is still insane because we bought the currency exchange. We can put some patron pressure on him with some Hlalu combos. With 5 power, what does he want to buy? I'm not sure actually. My opponent's deck is... He's buying a lot of big small cards that make his deck bigger, so that is leaning me towards like thinking he's gonna go Orgnum. I mean, look, he already has 7 prestige over me, and that's just solely because of the Orgnum card that he's been playing previously. Buys the Prowling Shadow, which is alright, but he does need to kill my Soldier of the Empire. If I get free value off this, it's not really what he wants to be seeing. So getting a Bag of Tricks is probably wrong. I probably want to get rid of Black Sacrament instead. So because Black Sacrament kills my agents very easily. I see a King Orgnum's command, so this is kind of interesting in that I can shuffle lots of Bewilderments into his deck, and it can be annoying. I'm not even however, I'm not sure that's the correct move in this case, because we do need to pick that cutter up because that can combo with his Orgnum card very easily. Yeah, the bigger the Orgnum deck is, the better the Orgnum power gets. So his Orgnum power right now might be worth at least 3 or 4 power, which is definitely on the dangerous side of things. And we are not really generating that much power ourselves. In fact, we've been using our soldiers and whatever and he's giving us a free turn with using a Soldier of the Empire and Chainbreaker again. So yeah, we're gonna definitely use that. The question is what to use it on. I think Oathman is fine. Pick up the Blackmail so that he finds it difficult to... I don't know, I feel like picking up the Blackmail is fine because he's gonna have difficulty killing my agents. In fact, he still hasn't killed my agents. I mean, okay, the thing is he can always Orgnum, and Orgnum power will give him a lot of power to kill my agents, so that's maybe a reason why I'm not picking up the Blackmail, but I feel like my opponent is... I mean, if I'm my opponent, I'd probably pick up Supreme Guard Rider since I'm going Orgnum already. But no, he picks up the Blackmail, and he... Another Sea Serpent Colossus. Sea Serpent Colossus is actually a good Orgnum card. It's just... yeah. It's actually a good Orgnum card, so this is getting kind of scary. Mood Illusion, yeah, that's good. That's what we're looking for. We do want to delete cards from our deck, but leaving that Prowling Shadow alive is also pretty questionable. Like it's not good to leave Prowling Shadow alive. Anyway, so it's time we start using the Orgnum power. Our opponent deck is massive because of all the bewilderments we have put in there. Gets a nice Orgnum combo up there, bit of prestige, bit of power. Anyway, our opponent's deck is massive, so his Orgnum is worth at least 4 power, I'm sure. By using Orgnum every turn against him, this forces him to only get 2 power every turn. Now, can we beat 2 power every turn when our opponent is 15 and we're at 3? That is a different question. He doesn't buy the Moon Illusion because he doesn't want to lose cards. Okay, anyway, because the Orgnum power gets stronger the more cards you have in your deck. Yeah, we kind of do have to Orgnum every turn, and it's kind of painful because you have to spend 2 gold every time. My hope is that because of all the bewilderments we shuffle my opponent's deck, he's not able to use Orgnum or rather, he's gonna have a really bad turn in the future. Like he has like four bewilderments coming up, so that's interesting. And we have a Tithe. Tithe doesn't really help though, I think, in this scenario, unfortunately. But we can use Orgnum again, I guess, and that's really what we're going for right now. Tithing doesn't do anything, yeah. So we just kill the Prowling Shadow because Prowling Shadow is very annoying. We don't really want to kill the Oathman. Our opponent may have some trouble killing it, in fact, this turn. Am I worried that we're gonna lose? I mean, our opponent's nearly at 20, and we don't. Okay, finally, yay! He drew four bewilderments in a row, but he still can use Orgnum, so that's not the greatest for us. What we really need is some agents with lots of toughness that will make his Orgnum power even less good. That's really what we're going for right now. Moray House might be useful in the sense that he does get a bit of prestige going on our side. So let's see where we go from there. Orgnum only gives him 2 power, so that is enough to kill our agents. Yeah, we really need more agents that are tougher to kill. That will make his prestige or power prestige generation much less effective. I'm starting to wonder if I make the right choice in going this heavily economy build against Orgnum and shuffling all those bewilderments in the deck. I think shuffling all those bewilderments makes me it sort of forces me to use Orgnum so my opponent can't use it, and that is just that is just going into an Orgnum fight like this is just not very fun. And the tavern is really quite empty right now. Nothing that we really want. Just hoping to find more agents, really. Agents with more toughness is kind of what we're looking for. Not really looking for Somerset sacking either. Ring's Guile makes him discard a card. That Chainbreaker is not that great. We can barter away something, so that... But what do we really want to barter away? Nothing really. Okay, let's just see what we get next. I mean, our use of Orgnum is giving us 2 power a turn. His use of Orgnum giving 2 power a turn. He's just 10 power. He's just 10 prestige ahead of us, so we need to get our prestige some other way. And the tavern is not really showing any expensive cards, which is what we really want to be doing. Buying expensive cards, then we can start using our Halalo power to turn it to more stuff. He shuffles the library for me, so that's no problem. And Penelope White Drake is actually quite nice. If we can pick it up, that will be very useful. That will help us generate lots of prestige, and it has 2 toughness, so it's a bit harder to kill. Sea Raider's Glory is something we want to pick up so our opponent can't pick it up, because it will give him a lot of prestige if he manages to get a Sea Serpent or whatever Colossus combo with it. So last card that he has, not quite sure what it is. Is it oh, it's another custom seizure, so nothing too interesting there. Priestess of the 8. Let's see where we're going from there. It is, I mean, we still have to use Orgnum every turn, so okay, let's see where we go from there. So this is a nice prestige combo right here. Pick up a Sea Raid score for a bit more prestige, and we reveal another White Strike. Alright, so now that Morehouse actually turned out to be quite useful. Because at 3 prestige combo, we managed to get a 3 prestige combo off. And we're starting to catch up to our opponent, so things are looking a bit better. With the Oathman, we can pick up the Kwama Egg Mine. Probably. Something like that. He needs to use Orgnum, so that one's pretty straightforward. Or he can see Raider's Glory. I'm not sure how many Orgnum cards he just played. No, he doesn't buy the Raider's Glory, that's fine. So 2 power, that's only enough to kill 2 of my guys, so he's gonna get 1 more guy to deal with in the future, which is fine by me. That Prowling Shadow may stay alive, which is kind of annoying. Because this is a bit tricky. Let's see how much gold we can get from this. Because this one can buy something for free. I guess the Sea Raider's Glory. Okay, so not the greatest one right now. So I guess, yeah, we're just gonna do that and just generate a bit more power. Yeah, Orthman is also a great agent again because it's also -2 power for my opponent. And now we have a very good turn coming up, so that's gonna be at least one white streak for us. One white streak pickup, and our opponent's gonna use Orgnum again probably. Yeah, it's but we've managed to catch up to our opponent. The Alessia combos have, and the fact that he has to kill our agents with his excess power is starting to hurt him. And 2 power every turn is not quite enough at the moment. So yeah, and we're gonna get another Alessia combo off, and we're gonna pick up a white streak probably after this one. And the nice good House Embassy is also pretty good actually. It's worth tons and tons of gold. I mean, that's an interesting one. It's definitely an interesting one. And do we want to turn something? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna start to go ahead in power now. Like with the House Embassy, that's probably good enough. I mean, I think White Streak was also defensible. Was also a defensible pick. But I think we got a double use of our. We got to use our Hlalu power to turn the prestige. Yeah, Aelid Quartermaster. Opponent probably wants to pick it up to kill all our agents. Because if we pick it up for our turn and he leaves all our agents alive, he's going to have a very bad time. So that is okay. He could have also Imprisonment, but then our deck is full of Alessia agents, so he doesn't really want to leave that Alessia agent on the tavern to salvage by. And another use of the Orgnum, that's fine. Fine by me. Our next couple of draws are not very good. Let's try to shuffle through our draws a bit faster, and hopefully we can find something useful. I think Imprisonment is fine. Imprisonment into eating our agent, or Orgnum. Actually, we should have just Hlalu'd. I think Hlalu our own Priestess of the 8. That will take us over the prestige, the 40 prestige threshold. So, I mean, I don't think my opponent can get back from it, but that was probably the better option there. Anyway, no matter what happens next, we can just use Orgnum, and that will just win us the game straight on the spot. And we can probably buy some more things also for whatever it's worth. Yeah. So yeah, this is the end of the game. Opponent, I mean, getting the Alessia agent early helps our economy a lot, and our opponent picked up some very aggressive cards. But didn't really have the stuff to back it up in the end. So yeah, this is a quick and easy one. Choice between lots of things. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just clean our deck a bit more. I don't really think my opponent has much left he can get away with. Yeah, so I just call it a day. Never picked up the white streak in the end. But yeah, let's see how much. I'm just curious how much power Orgnum gives him. He's at 29 and 0. Maybe our opponent plays Orgnum one more time. And yeah, I'm truly curious to see. 4. Yeah, 4 is quite a lot. So yeah, it's important to use Orgnum. Maybe shuffling the Bewilderments in at the start was not a good idea. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching.